This is one of the probably the first times that Ann and I didn't communicate well with each other because you stole half of my stuff. I have known Gabe for, we figured it out about a month ago, that over 40 years that you and I have talked to each other, known each other, worked together, sold to. I didn't know I owned half a federal building all these when Gabe first came to work at Major Electric, he was just a quiet, go after it, steady, build a relationship, write the business, move on to the next. And somebody said, it was Ann who said, Gabe made every customer feel like they were the only customer, and it showed in his sales reports and his results. Gabe was the epitome of what back in the day was referred to as relationship selling. Back before computers, before fax machines, before email, texting, electricity. Gabe built relationships not only with the purchasing agent, but the guys in the tool cribs, the women in the office who were handling is writing the POs and then in turn writing the checks. And he was and is just a great, solid employee. The only reason my father hired him anyway was my father and I were both Yankee fans and Gabe made it. About 8 or 9 years ago, Gabe kind of walked by one day and said, well, I think I'm going to make it to about 62 and then I'm going to pull the plug and I'll be Gabe off the road. Well, it's about 8 or 9 years later now, and I was afraid when I walked in tonight he was going to say, you know what, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to stay. And he was hoping that I was going to retire before he did. But that's not going to happen. Gabe, I want to thank you for all your years being a big part of Major Electric's success and everything you've done for your customers, your co-workers, your family. What do you got? You got it now. Thank you for everything, Gabe. And enjoy your life.
The guy that left just a few minutes ago, he's from Graybar. I don't know. This is for Claudia. A retired husband is a wife's full-time job. You know that.
Speak up, Don.
Okay, the guys in the back row. There was a time just about a half hour ago I talked to Gabe about things we used to do when we traveled together. By the way, I'm Don LaBelle from LaBelle Enterprises. I sell nothing. 7 years retired, and I missed every 7 years with this guy. The thing I want to say to Gabe, I want to repeat something that he said to me earlier tonight. When I said to Gabe, with my 7 years experience in retirement, what I wanted to share with him was, how do you get through a whole day without doing anything? You know what he said to me? I've been doing it for the last 5 No, in all seriousness, it's already been stated several times, but when I did my traveling with Gabe, it was like a day off. I'm very serious about that. The only problem is I used to have to wear a tie, and this is the fact. Every time we traveled, I had to wear a tie. And my boss, one time at one of our national meetings, turned to me and said, this guy wears a tie. I was a little embarrassed. This is the truth. And Alan, I think you were there. He said, this guy wears a tie when he makes calls. Now, some of the guys in our company, Philips Electronics Lighting Division, You know, they're calling on coal mines or what have you. You don't wear a tie on there. You're the reason why I wear a tie. I want everybody to know that.